All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises and glories unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rachach that belong to our apostles and the elder bishops and bishops of the great millstone who teach God and rule well. Greetings, salutations, blessings, and much love unto you, hopeful elect out there. Shalom unto you. Your brother Shaquat here with another video. This will be a quick one, Lord willing. I'll start here with this from the weather.com. It's showing storms, tornadoes in the Midwest. I mean, you can see it moving across the Midwest. Okay, all of these storms happening, showing you how one part of the country, the southeast, is in the heat, is warmed up as it should be, and the rest of the country's got a brisk cold front coming through. Okay, and all this potential storms and tragedy coming. Okay, from there, what it's just showing you is that Babylon the Great, aka America, aka Sodom and Egypt, aka all these different places and things, man, that this place, Rome, Egypt again, all these places, man, that has been taken down, this place America holds. And that's why it's called Babylon, because it's from the Hebrew word Babal, which means confusion. Okay, and this place is confused with all kinds of madness going on, confused from the way of truth, if you will. Okay, so as I showed those, I'm going to also show, let's see here, I think this was the one I wanted. They got a bunch of articles. I'm not actually going to read the articles, okay, for interest of time. You can see the websites, rt.com. All right, and this is from the 25th of March. It says good economic time, the good times of Western economic prosperity are over and not coming back anytime soon. Okay, they're just showing you that this place is finished, man. Interest rates, so on and so forth. Okay, and I'm just gonna go one by one. Look, Japan buys Russian oil. What does that have to do with? It has to do with they're not messing with the U.S. dollar no more. Above 60 a barrel, breaking with U.S. allies. Okay, they're buying it from Russia, and they're using other money, not the petrodollar, not the U.S. dollar. Okay, which is gonna further weaken the U.S. economy. All right, and move it towards hyperinflation. Look, L.A. schools, the school systems are failing. People are shooting in schools all across the country and whatnot. Okay, there's a strike in Los Angeles. Okay, and to this one, we see these banks collapsing. All of this has to do with America, Babylon the Great collapsing. All right, so I'm gonna grab some scriptures. I'm trying to be quick. I am short on time, so lock you for that. But Lord willing, this is edifying. This is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 6. I was wroth with my people, the children of Israel, which are you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the Israelite foreigners scattered amongst the heathen and may even look like the heathen and were once following the customs of the heathen. Okay? It says, I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy upon the ancient. Thou has thou verily heavily laid thy yoke. Okay, and thou hast said, I shall be a lady forever. And what's a lady, man? America. Okay, that's the lady, that's the harlot. It says, so that thou didst not lay these things to heart, neither didst thou remember the latter end of it. When you read the top of the chapter, it's showing you that this is the virgin daughter of Babylon, and it's not the ancient daughter of Babylon. Okay, Babylon is still standing, but when you look into the difference of Babylon, when it fell by the Persians and the Medes, it didn't get utterly destroyed. But when you read in Revelation, talking about in certain chapters of Isaiah and Jeremiah, it's showing you that it's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, and the Edomites were attached to it. Those were not the Edomites in the ancient times, or Idumea in ancient times. Okay, it says, to heart thou didst not remember the latter end, that you did all of this wickedness and that there was an end to it. It says, but the end for this place, it says, therefore now hear this, thou that art given to pleasures, and America is a place of pleasure, right? That dwellest carelessly, that says in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me, e pluribus unum, out of many one. Okay, and they had another saying, I don't remember how that one goes, that even ties right into that. I think it's on $1. It says, I shall not sit as a widow, neither should I know the loss of children. Hey, this place acts like it'll never go down. And the pride of these people act like it'll never go down. I couldn't find that video. But I said the reason the U.S. will never go on because of the F-15, the S-16, and he started naming all these military shit. But you don't know, man. This place is bound to go down in prophecy. All right? It says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment in one day. The loss of children and widowhood, they shall come upon thee in the perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries. Yeah, once the fullness of what the Most High has going on is going to come to an end in its perfection. Okay, once the end is manifested, it's going to be in perfection. Okay, and this place will be perfectly destroyed. It says, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. All right, and it goes on and on. Now, a couple of other precepts. I'll try to be quick because I am very short on time, so lock you for that again. We'll go here. It's around there, I believe. No, is that the chapter? It's the chapter before. Yep, that chapter's talking about it catching missiles. We'll stay here. Let's see here. Yep. I'll read verse 11. It says, and I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before. Now, when the children of Israel were delivered, if you read up, they're talking about the children of Israel being delivered. When in verse 10 it says, when they were delivered out of ancient Egypt, it was plagues, the 10 plagues as we know of, happened to ancient Egypt. Well, there'll be plagues, which I showed you a few of them, that are happening to this place. Okay, and it's going to get even worse, man. It's going to end with thermonuclear fire. It probably will be darkness from EMPs or something to that effect. Okay, I mean, this place has to go down very, very rough. It says about time to go. It says, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and destroy all the land thereof. Okay, and this place will be destroyed like that. And if you look into what this place is actually into, I'm going to just grab one more. I think the one in Jude should do it. This place is bound to go down, you know, because of its practices, its sorceries. It's pushing it against the children. You know what I'm talking about. It's pushing it against masculine men. I'll dismiss it. All right. It says, even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. Okay, the same thing that happened to ancient Sodom and Gomorrah is happening to modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, which now America represents that again, because what are the practices of it? Okay, so this place is bound to go down. This, as it says in well, it said it right there. It's set for an example, and it said it in 2 Peter, the 2nd chapter, that it set an example. Matter of fact, I'll grab it right quick. Bear with me. 6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that should live after should live ungodly. Okay? So this place has been living ungodly, man. We're seeing it go worse and worse and worse. Okay, this place is getting worse and worse overall, and this place will be destroyed, man. So with that, I'm going to close out. So Lord willing, is edifying. This place is bound to go down. The plagues are starting to hit, and they've been hitting. The men of the Lord, hold on tight to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Hold on to your faith. Keep fighting. Keep studying. Keep praying. Keep fasting. And Lord willing, man, we'll all make it out of this thing, man. But for the 2/3, they're not going to make it. And the rest of these wicked-ass people, they're not going to make it, man. So, fight. With that, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, B'Hashem HaKadosh. That belongs to the apostles and the elders and the elder bishops of the great millstone who teach God and rule well. And greetings, salutations, blessings, much love unto the hopeful elect. To the next one. Shalom.